Quote, children raised by single mothers are more likely to fare worse on a number of dimensions, including their school achievement, their social and emotional development, their health, and success in the labor market. They are at greater risk of parental abuse and neglect, especially from live-in boyfriends who are not their biological fathers, more likely to become teen parents, and less likely to graduate from high school or college. Not all children raised in single families suffer these adverse outcomes. It is simply that the risks are greater for them. And then the article goes on, talks about why. One is obvious. Two-parent families do better because of increased resources available to them. Single parents only have one income coming into the house. On top of that, single parents often have to spend a greater proportion of their income on child care because they do not have a co-parent to stay at home with the child while they work. Beyond having more income, two parents also have more time to spend with the child. Recent study finds parenting skills vary across demographic groups, and that 44% of all single mothers fall into the weakest category, and only 3% fall into the strongest category. The weak parenting skills found among single parents in this study may be related not only to lack of second parent, but to a lack of income and education as well. Another possibility is that children born to unmarried mothers face more instability in family structure, and that this instability results in worse outcomes for the child. In recent years, the focus of social science research has been less on the absence of a father and more on how family instability affects children. In fact, stable single-parent families in which a child does not experience the constant comings and goings of new boyfriends or girlfriends or the addition of new half-siblings have begun to look like a better environment than musical parenthood. Finally, any discussion of the impacts of single parenthood must take into account selection effects. Single parents may be more likely to have other traits that cause their children to have worse outcomes than children raised in two-parent households. Children who end up in a single parent as a result of the death of one parent do not have poor outcomes as children raised by single parents due to a divorce or out-of-wedlock birth. This may be because death, unlike divorce or out-of-wedlock childbearing, is more likely to be a random event not connected to the attributes or temperaments of the parents. End of quote. This is, again, a think tank from the left. So when I talk about hard work, accountability, there are 3 things you need to do in order to escape poverty. Don't have a kid before you're 20, get married before you have the kid, and finish high school. These are things that are said both by the left think tanks and by the right think tanks. They disagree about why the problems are there in the first place. But regarding what to do about it, there really isn't any difference. Hard work. What's that song line? If there's a shortcut, I'd have found it.